Amongst some of the most famous astronomers, we have Galileo, Kepler, Hubble, Sir Isaac Newton. But who is Fritz Zwicky, and why is he worth mentioning? The Swiss astronomer and physicist, born February 14, 1898, began his career working at the California Institute of Technology. He made significant contributions to understanding the physics of the solid state, gaseous ionization, and thermodynamics. Soon after, he turned to the field of astronomy and dedicated his time to supernovas, novas, and cosmic rays. In 1933, while measuring the total light output of all the galaxies in the Coma cluster, he discovered that the light output per unit mass fell short of that of a single star in a nearby stellar system by a factor of over 100. Zwicky reasoned that the Coma cluster must contain matter that was not accounted for by the light of the stars. This is what he referred to as dark matter. Later in 1934, along with Walter Bade, he differentiated between supernovas, novas, and noted that supernovas were much more rare. His contributions came at a time when little was known about galaxies. Astronomers had only just realized that galaxies are large groups of stars, and his extensive research into supernovas began at a time when only 12 supernovas had been previously discovered. From 1937 to 1941, he discovered 18 more supernovas and eventually discovered 122 in total. He proposed the existence of galactic cosmic rays, the transition from an ordinary star to a neutron star, developed some of the earliest jet engines, and predicted that galaxies could act as gravitational lenses. Unfortunately, he wasn't alive to prove some of his predictions. Gravitational lensing wasn't first observed until 1979, 5 years after his death. So why don't we know the name Fritz Zwicky? Maybe it's because many thought of him as irritating, vain, and self-centered. Maybe it's because of his combativeness towards his peers, calling them scatterbrains and plain thieves. Perhaps it was because his theories and claims were too extravagant for his time. Nevertheless, in the last half-century, nearly all of Zwicky's theories have been verified. It would certainly be difficult today to deny how impressive his ability was to produce such radically new ideas.